Challenges for the Paralympic movement have and continue to exist. Let's consider some of them now before we ponder the future of the Paralympics. Underrepresentation of female athletes remains a problem. 45% of athletes at the 2024 Paralympics are female, the highest ever. But this is still less than the desired 50%. Underrepresentation is not limited to gender. Athletes from countries with moderate to high social inequality are significantly underrepresented. Technology such as racing wheelchairs and running blades to support athletes can be too costly for athletes from poorer nations, distorting the competition and the fairness of competition. Let's consider classification in a bit more detail due to its importance. Classification determines whether athletes can compete and who they can compete against. Classification is based on how the athlete's impairments influence their ability to compete in a sport. Classification is based on technical and scientific knowledge. It's important to understand that classification is not fixed. Athletes can be determined eligible in one Paralympics and ineligible at another. Effectively, some athletes can be retired out of their sport due to a change in classification rules. Some believe that athletes attempt to game the system. That is, some athletes exaggerate the level of their impairment. This is done to gain an unfair advantage by competing against athletes with more severe impairments than their own. The International Paralympic Committee disputes these claims. Nevertheless, classification remains a challenge. Perhaps the most high-profile classification scandal relates to intellectual disability. At the Sydney 2000 Paralympics, instances of athletes faking having an intellectual disability were uncovered. The most famous example of this was the gold-winning Spanish men's basketball team. 10 of the 12 athletes on the gold-winning team faked having intellectual disability. This led to the exclusion of intellectual disability from the Paralympic programme. Intellectually disabled athletes only returned as an eligible impairment category at the London 2012 Paralympics.